She had to leave to go play Animal Crossing, but she is back ready with her banhammer. Oh, the works of the 9, you're the best mod ever to grace the heavens. She wields her banhammer like Thor and destroys any trolls that may come.
Once upon a time, a beautiful mod was here. She had to leave to go play Animal Crossing, but she is back ready with her banhammer. Oh, the works 7 and 9, you're the best mod ever to grace the heavens. She wields her banhammer like Thor and destroys any trolls that may come. Oh, the works 7 and 9, you're the best mod ever to grace the heavens. She wields her banhammer like Thor and destroys any trolls that may come. That may come. That may come. Once upon a time, a beautiful mod was here. She had to leave to go play Animal Crossing, but she is back ready with her banhammer.
A solution into the greenhouse. A cartridge for dispersing various solutions. It's full solution. It's the solution for the solution. A mega solution. Which gamer is he doesn't understand? It's the puzzle to the solution.
Welcome. You've got mail.
I'm in the dark with only a flashlight, and my health is low.
Welcome, Drama. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, Drama. Thank you for joining us.
But when I find herbs, I'll make sure to herb it up each time. Herb it up, collecting herbs wherever I go. I'm in the dark with only a flashlight, and my health is low. But when I find herbs, I'll make sure to herb it up each time.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the ASMR Destiny Game and Chill live stream here on the interwebs. This is live stream number 1151 for the 8th of January 2025. Live streaming Titanfall 2 here on stream. I was out a little bit earlier today with Little Destiny, seeing the Sonic 3 movie. So that was pretty fun. It was cool because we were the only ones in the theater. So we had the whole, it was a private showing.
Welcome. You've got mail.
Private showing. Hey, Miss Reza.
Welcome in, Mareza. Thank you for joining us. Welcome in, Mareza. Thank you for joining us.
How you doing today, Miss Reza? TS is lurking at the moment. But I just got back recently from taking Little Destiny out to the movie. It was good. It actually had like a bit of like heavy action to it. So I would say it was like even less of a kids movie. You saw it instant. Yeah. I mean, it had a lot of like fighting and guns and shooting and stuff. So I'm not sure. I think I was seeing like some people were like, yeah, this isn't really like a kids movie anymore. Like it's more like a action. I guess they were like feeling it's lost its kids friendly vibe. So regardless though, my daughter, she liked it. She cried a couple times. So she's like pretty sensitive to that kind of stuff. So like if something is sad, she can like instantly kind of empathize, I guess, with what's going on, and like she'll cry. Yeah. Like there's a character that there is a person
Welcome.
that dies.
You've got mail.
There was a person that dies in the movie, and she cried about that. So
Welcome in, Synergy99. Thank you for joining us. Oh,
hey, Synergy. I was dabbed on. Now I gotta get cleaned up. I got dabbed on, huh? Welcome in, Synergy. You're not feeling good, Miss Reza? No. Oh no. Fever, starting to feel sick. Well, please feel better. Please feel better. Definitely get rest and meds. I got a towel here somewhere. I'm still getting my ass kicked with jet lag. I've been taking my 5-hour energy drink, cue our 5-hour energy emote. Cue it up. I'm gonna do this thing. That's where that emote came from. I actually used to drink 5-hour energy drinks on stream, like, religiously. That was a redemption. It might have been one at one time. It might have been. I think it was like... So yeah, this is the emote. It actually says
Welcome.
5 hour.
You've got mail.
It actually says 5-hour energy on that emote. The drink redemption was
Welcome in of destiny. Thank you for joining us. Oh.
the drink redemption was an actual drink, an actual shot. So we used to drink alcohol until eventually we were like, well, it's actually against the Twitch terms of service to have a drink redemption. So we were like, oh, okay, well, I guess we'll stop having that one. I remember getting pretty tipsy a couple times. Party hard. Stream hard. I don't know if that sounded right. This reason that was actually quite a long time ago. Ugh. All right. Let's see how that'll take the sleepies, so keep the sleepies away for a while. Yeah, I will have to put up. I do have recordings of some of our old, like that was during my pure ASMR days. So, when I didn't do game streams, so I'll have to see if I have any old recordings of those. I'm pretty sure I got recordings from our pure ASMR days. I'll have to see if I can find one that has our drinking redemption in there. They don't have 5 hour, huh? You do have Monster and Red Bull. That kind of makes sense. Even in the US. Whee! Even in the US, like 5 hours is not cheap. Like I got a 10 count box here. It's like $25. Hey, pilot helmet.
Surely you would agree it is better for our infantry.
It's more like drunk on redemptions. Well, I needed to have something like, because I would do ASMR, it would put me to sleep. So that's why I actually drank Monsters. I drank Monsters for a while, and then dead. I drank Monsters there for a while. And then I changed to a different energy drink.
Pilot, our location has been compromised.
And then I changed to 5 hour. Because I could drink a 5 hour. I could drink a 5 hour. And it would be more caffeine. More caffeine than drinking an entire
Those drones
bottle
are
of
scouts. Enemy reinforcements will be on their way. We must complete the Neuralink immediately. Please install the final battery.
like I could drink this and it would be more caffeine than like a huge ass monster, right? So I'd be like, well, I might as well drink a 5 hour so I don't have to drink a huge ass monster. Ah, that's why they don't sell it.
Power at full capacity. Pilot, we must establish a Neuralink in order to
Chivo.
proceed. Please embark when ready.
Let's embark. Yeah. Europe is doing some...
Protocol 1, link to pilot.
Europe is
Establishing Neuralink.
definitely doing some...
Neuralink established.
I think for a lack of a better
Rifle
term, really
injector.
wacky...
You are now confirmed as acting pilot of BT
really wacky things.
7274. Protocol 2, uphold the mission. Our orders are to resume Special Operation 217. Rendezvous with Major Anderson of the SRS. I'm detecting incoming enemy forces. Protocol 3, protect the pilot.
There's one...
Reinitializing critical systems.
Speaking of a wacky thing, like... Because I've been doing a bunch of, like, AI stuff, I keep tabs on, of course, like, the AI scene. And I just saw this new article where, like, the EU or something wants to be, like, the leader of, like, AI regulation or something. Like, they're putting together, like, an AI regulation board or something. When, like, Europe isn't doing anything or has any like major AI like actual development, you know, like out of Europe, and yet they're making this board like they're the experts. It's just mind-boggling. I saw... So, yeah. I need to look a little bit more into that. I'm actually a little afraid to look more into that. Like how foods are different. Or what's put in food is different in different regions. And
Welcome. You've got mail.
hey, Crumb, welcome in.
Welcome in your lacron. Thank you for joining us. Oh,
But yeah, I saw some post. I'm not sure if it's true. It seems like it was true. Where, like, in regions outside of the US, say, you know, something as simple as like McDonald's, right? That in other regions of the world, the foods are more regulated to be healthier, basically. You know, there's like with like foods and stuff, you know, there's like a certain amount of, for a lack of any other better term, like there's a certain amount of unhealthy, like, contaminants, I guess, that is like allowed in foods, in the making of foods. And I guess like that like range of like allotment that is allowed is like much stricter outside of the US. Thus making the foods, you know, healthier, which totally, you know, like, I didn't look into it at all, but I saw like a passing kind of post about some differences between like some major foods, or common foods that people eat, especially in the fast food area. So that's good. I mean, that's at least one thing that I feel like it's good. It like almost made me not want to eat like McDonald's fries anymore. And I do like Mexican Coke. So I do. If I can get a Mexican, I mean, we can get it here in the store. It is more expensive, but it is, but it's actually cool because like Mexican Coke here, at least where I can get it, it still comes in a glass bottle. So that's actually pretty neat. That's the one thing I hate, Crumb. It's like, that's how they get you. Because it's like, oh, it's only 100 calories per serving, right? And then it's like, the whole thing is like 20 servings, you know? But it's only 100 calories. It's only. And then the fine print, they can barely read as like per serving. So. I think regular Coke and Mexican Coke, there is a little bit of a taste difference, which I don't mind. I usually mind the main thing about like fountain drinks or like Coke is that like almost any place over here can't get the ratio right, especially if it's a fountain drink, on how to have Coke taste as good as the can. The worst place for this, the worst place, and I should really file a complaint. The worst place is Costco. So you go to Costco. Costco has really cheap food there, which all of it tastes great. And then they have Pepsi. They don't have Coke, they have Pepsi. It is so watered down. It is just, it tastes like sparkling Coke, or it tastes like a sparkling drink, which to me is, I hate sparkling, which is basically like they put too much water. it's too much water. The ratio, they are super cheapening out on like the syrup. I should really complain, because it's every single time. It's horrible. And then, like I've said before, McDonald's actually has the best Coke. It's so good, it is addicting because of their filtration system that they use for the water, and they get the ratio perfect. It's actually better. The Coke at McDonald's is better than it is from the can. It's actually, I feel like, is addictive. I'm pretty sure they put like, I don't know, crack or something in there. Have I ever tasted European Coke? I'm pretty sure I have. I'm pretty sure I had Coke when I was in Amsterdam. I don't remember it being much different. I can tell you one thing. Coke in Hong Kong tastes different. It actually tastes worse. So Hong Kong Coke, I noticed they get their Coke from, I think theirs is comes out of Malaysia, a Malaysian plant, and it definitely does not taste the same as American Coke in the can. But it's neat because Coke in Hong Kong comes in like so many different like different kinds of cans. So like they have like a tiny can, right? Kind of like what we have in the US. They got the regular size can. They got like the huge like beer can Coke size. They got like a whole bunch of different ones, which is neat. Let's see if I have any. I don't know if I have any photos of it. I thought I took a photo of one. see it. Oh yeah, vanilla Coke, and I also don't like variants or like mixtures of drinks, except cherry Coke. I like cherry Coke, and I like vanilla Coke. But then I don't like cherry vanilla Coke together, which they have, because then you're just diluting the cherry and the Coke. So then it just doesn't taste good. I don't like the sugar-free or the Coke Zero. I don't really like those because of the aftertaste. I still have an aftertaste. At one time, they actually had a limited edition original what do they call it? The original formula. The original formula Coke, which they brought out a little while ago. I think I bought like a dozen cans of it. I actually don't remember if it actually tasted if it tasted any different. Man, I want to have some of that original Coke. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then I like Pepsi. I really love Pepsi with pasta for some reason. Like pasta and pasta and Pepsi. Popsa, as I say. I don't know, just go together. There's this one pasta place that I totally love, and they had Pepsi, like it was a fountain Pepsi. A fountain Pepsi, and I swear the Pepsi was like even better than the pasta. It's like peanut butter. It's like peanut butter and milk. Like I have to have milk to like wash the peanut butter down. Like I get a milk craving after peanut butter. Oh, root beer. I love root beer. But I can't really have root beer with food because root beer just fills me up. It's like root beer is like the gas is like the bloat creating drink. So like you drink it and all you want to do is burp. So it totally fills me up. Even though I love root beer, I just if I actually want to eat my food, I can't
Vortex Shield online.
Can't eat it.
Vortex Shield catches incoming rounds and missiles. Release the button to launch any captured objects back at the enemy.
Yeah.
is online. This shoulder-mounted rocket pod will lock onto multiple enemy targets. The longer you
22%.
the more locks you will achieve.
Yeah, it's all of our daily intake of sugar.
Neuralink complete. Primary weapon control and motion link re-established. Pilot, enemy Titanfall detected. We will have to fight our way to safety.
Oh
Get
no.
ready.
Great. Just gotta kill a few bad guys.
A positive attitude.
Kill a
is
few
no way
bad
to improve our
guys.
Situation.
Oh.
Militia Titan spotted. Chassis number BT7274.
What's your tips? What's your tips, Crumb?
Taking fire.
That's my love.
Not bad, pilot. Not bad. Got any Vanguard class Titans?
Enemy Titan down. Well done, pilot. Our combat
Hey.
effectiveness rating has increased. Pilot, I detect more IMC salvage teams on the way. Our only chance of survival is to uphold our mission of rendezvousing with Major Anderson. Until then, you and I are on our own. Marking your HUD. We must move quickly.
All right. Major Anderson. Isn't that the name of the guy in Halo?
Pilot, the IMC will continue to search for us. Our only chance of survival is to rendezvous with Major Anderson, 60 clicks from our current location. We will have to improvise and adapt if we wish to survive.
This is Wallbound 3-2. We're taking heavy casualties down here. Any militia forces, please assist. We've suffered heavy losses.
Is he bad? Is this a bad guy? No. Not bad. Not a bad guy.
Is that BT?
Bad guy.
Just me, Captain. We could use some help.
Enemy Titan down. Militia Titan down.
Engaging militia SRS type, Vanguard class.
Enemy Titan down.
Oh!
That hit will be your last, militia.
Electric strike.
Cheeky bastard.
Oh, I can't do it. I can't lock it.
First floor ready.
batteries.
Pilot,
Tone. Machine gun, semi-auto cannon.
this Titan weapon is an advanced design and may give us a tactical advantage.
I think somebody's in love.
A human's concept of love requires admiration, attraction, devotion, and respect. Conclusion: I am 50% in love. Pilot, with the tone loadout, we can lock onto enemies and target them with tracking rockets. This will be useful in direct combat.
Somebody's in love.
Salvo bore ready.
Gun in the shield.
Salvo core ready. Three Titan down.
Boom. Boomage.
Pilot, our path through this facility is blocked by a flow regulation gate. There should be a control interface nearby.
You hit right to switch gun modes. This is what happens when I press D-pad right. Maybe it's left. Left? Down? Oh, that. That was it. Well, I gotta exit.
I'm engaging hostile.
Oh no! Oop. Oops.
Our path through this facility is blocked by a flow regulation gate. There should be a control interface nearby.
I'm like, are you bad guys? I can't tell. Couldn't tell.
Hazardous waste may cause severe injury or death. The wearing of a hazmat suit is required at all times.
Oh! Oh! Okay, I didn't see that. I got the wrong gun here. Take care, Miss Reza. Get better. Sleep well.
Track him! Negative on visual!
Hazardous waste may cause severe injury or death. hazardous waste pump now filtering. Automated testing facility, Dome 1.
Pilot, activating sonar pulse to assist you.
Oh, jeez. Gee willikers.
Sonar pulse activated. Pilot, our path through this facility is blocked by a flow regulation gate. There should be a control interface nearby.
Gotcha.
Maintenance override engaged. Opening flow regulation gate. Warning, toxic fumes dispersing in main chamber. Activating control room safety airlock procedures.
Pilot, the safety airlock has sealed you in the control room. You must find another way out. We have no choice but to split up.
Split up? Sounds risky.
Given our dire circumstances, this is a risk worth taking. Pilot, I am tracking your location. Recommend you seek an exit.
Tracking me. That's kinda creepy, BT.
I have no wish to incite fear. That is reserved for our enemies.
You think I'm afraid?
Watch your sides. Top 15, hostile pilot is smoking. Come in! Anyone in this sector! Come in! Lost visual!
Oh, look at this nice sniper.
Short side on target!
Listen up. This is King. What we have here, my IMC and militia friends, is a failure to communicate. And that's okay. That's okay. That's all good.
That guy doesn't sound stable.
Agreed. Scans indicate the source is somewhere in this facility. We should not waste time here.
Chef.
Welcome. You've got mail.
Chef.
Welcome in, Chapel 27. Thank you for joining us. Oh.
Happy New Year to you as well, Chef. How are you doing? Are you playing any games right now?
We're under attack!
Ow. You're playing Lego with your daughter. Oh, that's nice. How old is your daughter? I'm sure if I played Lego, I'm sure she would. My daughter would also like playing it. 4. Okay. Yeah, my daughter is 5. So
left in the facility, just so you know, this is Kane's place. You're
not
welcome to
that
stay as long as
much
it takes
older.
to kill you, which, by the way,
she loves to watch me play Pinkman, and she knows like whose game is whose. So like she doesn't want me to play her save game. She actually has her own Switch Lite with her own profile and her copy of Pinkman 4. And then I have my own copy of Pinkman 4. And she's like, okay, you play your game, don't play mine. So I'm like, oh, okay. So that's funny that she knows that. She knows about profiles and stuff.
Raccoon 3, 9th Militia Fleet. We're held up in the reclamation facility. The IMC have some new mechanized infantry. We're trapped.
Pilot, I'm detecting friendly militia forces along your path. They may need assistance.
Your daughter takes your Game Boy and played Pokemon Yellow. Wow. So that one could be a good game for someone that young then. I kind of want my daughter to play a Pokemon game. But I haven't had her try one yet.
Captain, I see something moving by the pipe.
That's like a dream. Nice.
Pilot. Captain, we got a friendly militia pilot. Hold your fire, he's SRS. Look at his helmet.
Good to see a friendly pilot, sir. Our squad is taking a beating. They can use some help up ahead.
Reinforcements on your 6! On time!
So it said she said she always wanted to play with Pikachu. Singing. Oh, totally. Yeah. Yeah, chef. That's why I also expose. I also like have my daughter play like games from my childhood, so that she can get exposed to games that are like not 3D, right? So yeah, so that's really cool. Like plus oh my god, so dead. Yep, they're retro games. They're all retro games now. But yeah, I mean, it also gives her, it also gives them like exposure to like different game styles as well, right? Like side-scrolling platforming, side-scrolling, you know, 3D platforming. You know, like first-person games, third-person games. Yeah, like it's really cool to see how they like adapt to different gameplay styles. So I do have one of my handhelds. So I did pretty much get like one of my handhelds that I have for my daughter. I actually need to break that out because I kind of keep it here in my stream room, but I really should be keeping it out in the front room so she can grab it and play it out there. But yeah, this is one of my, what I call the holy trinity of consoles. I have a whole bunch of these, but there's 3 of them in particular that I pretty much play. So this one's the Ambernic RG40 XXV. 40 XXV. This one came out late last year, and it's perfect. It's not that expensive. It's like less than $80 US. And it's perfect for any classic retro gaming system, like the Game Boy. So the screen is great. The screen is awesome. I don't think I have any Pokemon games on here. But let's see. Mortal Kombat. Yeah. I used to have Gargoyles Quest when I was a kid. I used to have Castlevania. Shredder's Revenge. They have Wave Race on here too. Anyway, I can just load up a game.
The streamer asked me, what did I miss in the chat? Not much, just some chat about retro games and nostalgia. Chef Mo27 was talking about how some games from their childhood are considered retro now, and even mentioned their daughter playing Pokemon Yellow on a Game Boy. There was a bit of chatter about Pikachu and enjoying the evolution of graphics in games. You know, just gamers reminiscing about the good old days.
That's right. Yeah, the screen is perfect. So sorry, the focus. The pit. Sonia. This is Mortal Kombat 3 even on the Game Boy. Yeah, they brought out all 3. Amazingly. Mortal Kombat? Honestly, the Game Boy has like games on here that have no right. They have no right to be on here. Oh, and you can change the color as well on this emulator. Oh my god, he's kicking my ass. Oh, I can't do the back kick. The back kick flip. Sonya wins. Round 2. Fight! I'm doing the voiceover. It doesn't have any voice in this one. Oh my god. Here, I can zoom in even more. You can see how perfect those pixels are. Let's see, how do we exit? There we go. But yeah, I got Game Boy, I got Jenny on here. This also just looks great. Did I say the Turok will be back? Yes, I saw Turok. Very surprising, actually. They're bringing that one back. Sorry, it's out of focus. There we go. Yeah, look how great that looks. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. So it's really great because the aspect ratio of this screen matches pretty much with most of the games that were released back in the day, right? For regular TVs. So it fills up the entire screen. It's really awesome. It's nice and it's a great size. to play these classic 4x3 games. Do I have combat cars? Probably not. I think this is my curated. Yeah, this is my curated list of games. So it's not like the entire library of the consoles.
Welcome. You've got mail.
Which I do have for some other ones, but not for Genesis.
Welcome in, gamer_Z. Thank
Gamer.
you for joining us. Oh.
Welcome in, gamer. I think I do have all of the Game Gear games. I think I have every single Game Gear game on here. Because I think there's only like 60 games or something. Did they bring Mortal Kombat? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they made. Oh, here's they have Streets of Rage 2 for the Sega Master System. Look at that. Here, I'll turn this off. See if I can turn up the volume. Streets of Rage 2. The yellow... the yellow people. This is... Everyone has a tan. There's a yellow tan going on with everyone. I don't think I've ever played Streets of Rage 2 on the Master System. Can she still do all her moves? I think so. Oh yeah. She can still do all her moves. Oh. That's cool. She just looks a little more squashed. That's all. She looks like Blaze is like half the resolution. It's a tiny Blaze. I'm still gonna kick your guys' ass. That's funny. Yeah, Game Gear. Got Neo Geo. Neo Geo on here. I think I have every Neo Geo game. Let's see. This is 95. King of Fighters. King of Fighters 94. Does it work? It does work. Get your ass kicked. Get your ass kicked. Of course, Mai is my first. Focus. Oh, come on. Ow. I'm rusty. Ow. Grab him. Ugh. Dead. I'm dead. I'm not good at the team battle stuff. Only the individual. Only with my, really. Yeah, Super Nintendo. Also looks perfect on here. I should focus, if we can focus. Focus. Welcome. I'm like, how do you play this again? Whoa, God. Yeah, you're not supposed to jump into the bullet. You're not supposed to jump into the bullet. Wow, I suck.
Yay!
Yeeted. That's what happened. Also got Sega CD as well. This is Sega CD. I really liked because of the CD aspect of it back in the day. The Sega CD version of Sonic is considered one of the best Sonic games. Do do do. Ba ba ba. Future. Past. What's happening? This is really loud. Where am I going? Yeah, so it's like CD. I'm actually just seeing if things work on here. I also have obscure stuff like the Amiga CD32, which I don't think emulates good on here. PlayStation 1 works just fine. At least I think it does. A good test would be Wipeout. Data loading. Hold tight. Hold tight. Oh yeah, this plays fine. Yeah, I love Wipeout. Yeah. I pretty much always use like Wipeout or like Ridge Racer 1 as like benchmarks for getting my emulation working. So there's also a interesting fact. There's also a Sega Saturn port of the original Wipeout. Unfortunately, it is actually worse than the original PlayStation 1 version, but it's still interesting to see. It's not too bad, but the frame rate is a little bit worse. And the Sega Saturn actually couldn't show transparency. So any of the, like the shadow and stuff that has like a transparent look to it, the Saturn couldn't display that. So either it was a solid polygon, or they used like a dithering pattern to make it look like it's a shadow. And this is the original Virtua Fighter on the Sega 32X. Come on. There we go. Which actually, a lot of people consider it to be the best version of Virtua Fighter. Even better than the Sega Saturn version, because the Sega Saturn version actually was rushed. And had, like, flickering polygons. Yeah, it actually had flickering polygons. I mean, the game worked, but it definitely looked rushed on the Sega Saturn. This 32X port actually, yeah, even though it has less polygons in general, there's no flickering going on. So visually, this is actually a better version than the 32-bit version on the Saturn, which is very ironic. I got me. There we go. There's my combo. Got him. Whoa, that was almost perfect. Almost perfect. Oh, come on. My combo is not firing for some reason. I think he's interrupting the combo. Oh, whoa, look at that. Look at that sliver of health. Look at that little sliver of health. I am the winner. Yeah, 32X was an interesting console. It did have some cool ports, like Star Wars Arcade. Had a CD version of Night Trap. This like very interesting Sega or Sonic game called Knuckles Chaotix. Had a port of Doom. Yeah, Afterburner. Yeah. Virtua Hamster. Not related to Virtua Fighter. But yeah, Virtua Hamster. Yeah, I saw like a Virtua Fighter demo thingy, or like a example of some gameplay, which they said wasn't gameplay. Which looked pretty awesome. Like, it looked really awesome because, especially, I saw a slowed down video, so you could totally see. Welcome to Modicod 64. I saw an example of they were fighting, and you could see the blocks and like the counters going on, which was like unlike any other fighting game. like I've ever seen. Like it looks so natural. Oh, we're using an analog stick. Okay, so this one doesn't use a D-pad. It uses the little analog nub here. So I guess this is going to use the analog nub, which works. It works. It's not the best analog stick in the world, but how do I use my power? My powers. Oh, there we go. Anyway, yeah, Nintendo 64 stuff. That should work pretty well. Welcome to Mario Kart! Welcome to Mario Kart! Do they have Wave Race? Let's check that one out. Wave Race usually uses more power, so. Welcome to Wave Race! I want Mario to say that. There's like a tiny bit of Wave Race 64. I want. There's like a little bit of what do you want to call it? Stuttering. But it's still running. Okay. Yeah, it's still running this at full frame rate. So. Yeah, so I would say Nintendo 64 works on this little guy. Hit the buoy. Yeah. So that seems good. Probably I do have PSP. So I got MAME. I got a bunch of old arcade MAME games. MAME games on here. Let's see. Is Final Fight? Final Fight should work fine. Warning. Yeah. Yeah. Still the most. Yeah. Still the most satisfying side-scrolling beat 'em up. Yeah. Boom. Break your necks. Yep. Yeah. Got a lot of good classic games on there. So I got Game Boy Advance on here, but it's going to be letterboxed due to the horizontal screen on the Game Boy Advance. Same thing with PSP. It's not gonna be as big. I don't even remember if PSP is gonna work. Name is name. Confirm. Name is name. FISA. The resolution definitely can be bumped up. It's a bit chunky looking on its default setting. But and we're getting a little bit of freeze up probably from the loading. And I play this a ton on my original PSP. It just looks gorgeous. It actually looks... Hopefully it's coming across here on the stream. It's a beautiful looking Wipeout game. Just need to get that resolution. Let's see if we can even... And the music is good too. Music is always good. Enhance! We might be able to enhance... let's see. This is using... Oh, this is actually using the PSP specific emulator. So let's see, graphics 1X PSP. Yeah, so we can... Let's do 4X. Oh, Shopify. But look at how sharp that is now. Hang on, I'll try to get it closer. Look how sharp that is now. That looks awesome. It just gets a little bit chunky at the end. But really close roadside is great. Unfortunately, this is not running even close to 30 FPS, unfortunately. It's totally choppy. So we're not going to be able to... Can we do Vulkan back in? Let's see. No. Let's try 2x resolution. Can we also display our frame rate? Show FPS counter. Ow! Crap. What? Oh. Okay, wrong button. Show FPS counter. It'll give me 600 FPS. Oh man. I should try this on my PC, actually. And see what we're getting. So at 2x resolution, I guess we're getting about 30. And at least looks a little bit better. 29, 30, 32. It's still pretty good. Yeah, but I think this is gonna be it though. Like you can't. I don't think it can do anything past PSP. I think that's gonna be the max. Yeah. I think PSP is the most. It's gonna be the most demanding console. Huh. Actually, Game Boy Advance doesn't look too bad. There's only a little bit of letterboxing, so this one actually I think looks pretty good. Virtua Tennis. One of my most beloved, my most favorite tennis games is Sega's Virtua Tennis. I don't think I've ever played the Game Boy Advance version, so... Oh, they don't have... They don't got my girl. Oh well. I usually use Sharapova. Boom. and it actually plays like the full 3D version as well. That's neat. Cling. But yeah, that's all I got on this one. Because yeah, obviously it can't do much more than any newer consoles than that. But that's why I have my other one, my Retroid Pocket 5, which I don't have here now today. And that's for like everything here, plus like even higher resolution PSP and Vita and PlayStation 2 and yeah, Sega Saturn, other heavier consoles that take more power. So yeah, maybe we should do I think we'll do like a retro kind of retro gaming kind of stream. That'd be neat. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow or something. We're gonna have to figure out. I do want to keep getting through Titanfall. I also do want to get the achievements for Indiana Jones. I just haven't. I'm just not quite over my jet lag yet. I went and saw Sonic 3 with Little Destiny today. And I actually almost fell asleep in the third act, which wasn't because the movie was bad, it's just because of my jet lag, which sucks. Here's a shot of her posing. She's always posing now for photos in front of the Sonic 3 poster. And this is us in the theater, and we were the only ones. We were the only ones in the theater, which was pretty great. So we could actually talk. We could talk a bit. She could ask questions about what's happening. So that was pretty neat. I'm pretty sure they're gonna remove Sonic 3 from theaters probably this weekend. So that was neat. And then yeah, I've been keeping tabs obviously on the CES stuff. Also like the wildfires. The wildfires in LA are just insane. So like yeah, 21 if you live in LA, hopefully you are safe in sound, because like this stuff, this is some of the photos and videos coming out of LA are just like everything is burning to the ground. pretty nuts. We're gonna be going down to Long Beach here in the next week. So yeah, we'll see what's going on with that. Also is so we'll get to some CS talk here in a second. As far as the space stuff is concerned, Starship was moved actually today to Monday. Looks like Monday, they're targeting Monday early afternoon for launch. We will see. I might be around to live stream it. So if I am around, I will probably do a special live stream of the Starship launch. So if anybody wants to pop in on that, that'd be cool. And then Blue Origin is still scheduling Friday early morning / Thursday night Pacific time at 10 p.m. for the launch of their first rocket. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, CES stuff. Of course, AI is all the rage, but also robots. AI robots is what's going on. This is a Chinese company. This is what we were talking about before. Is that China is just going all out on technology and space. And they are catching up super quick. This company here that made this robot, they are actually in mass production. They are technically the first company in the world to mass produce, to be in the mass production phase for a robot. And they say that they actually made this robot in 9 months, which is also pretty insane. So they are just going all out with their tech. So they said they've made 1,000 of these robots so far. And that was just in the later half of 2024. So they're making them as fast as they can roll them off the line. So very interesting stuff going on there. Here is a really cool retractable keyboard that uses a little camera with it uses a little camera to know what gesture you're doing with your hands, and then it will slide out the keyboard or bring up a touchpad. This thing totally reminds me of, you know, those like old 90s, almost like the Matrix kind of like movie props, you know, that you would see in like a 90s movie that looks cool, but then if you just think about it, right, it's like in reality like how really useful is this thing, especially considering how much of the space it needs below it that's wasting space. You know, there's so much wasted space below it that you're resting your hands on, you know, that it's not really practical. So, but interesting looking nonetheless. This one is, as you can see, a Roomba style robot that has a robotic arm that can pick up your dirty ass socks and your dirty ass underwear and put it somewhere else so it can sweep your dirty ass floor. It might be able to grab cables. It might be able to do that. So I have a robotic vacuum that has LiDAR on it. So yeah, it does. It's basically doing a 3D scan of all the rooms to be able to make a 3D floor map for the app that my sweeper connects to. So after it makes the map of the room, then I can see it on my phone and I can say, okay, don't sweep in this area. So I can actually block off areas on the map for it not to sweep. So that's pretty awesome. I really like that. But this is, I mean, this is neat. This one's neat and all, but it's like, seriously, how much of a slob do you have to be? How much of a slob? So here's that Virtua Fighter. Here's that Virtua Fighter footage. People were saying that definitely this is Unreal Engine 5 that they're using. And you can see just how awesome, like, watch this part, because he's gonna throw some punches and the other guy here is gonna block. So he's blocking that kick, blocked that punch. He blocked a high and low punch there. Even ducked under that kick. Like, how are they gonna be able to, even though this is like a proof of concept, right? Like, if the actual game is anything like that, like that's some of the most, this is some of the most, like, most naturalistic, realistic fighting I've ever seen. Even like the moves, how the moves are being because usually there's, like, I don't know, some jarring, or like when you press a button, you know, like the animation looks kind of what's the word? You know, like jarring, like it's like done quickly, right? But then if you look, you know, and you can tell it's like a game. But this looks like it's fully fluid. You know what I'm saying? The way like each move flows into the next one, it's like super fluid. Like there's no like obvious like, oh yeah, here's a keyframe or something where he's like trying to do the next move, right? It's kind of hard to explain. So that's really cool. Hopefully that will be what the final game looks like, I hope. Okay. So this last one, this is totally off topic. This is basically what my daughter is watching on her iPad. That I'm like, okay, this is gonna rot your brain. This is the kind of stuff that's like, I don't know if there's much educational value in these kinds of videos, so I had to record it, and you can hear it. Yum, 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 yum. Yummy, yummy food. Fruits and berries. Fruits and berries got the power. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. I'm like, either I'm in the wrong business. I'm probably in the wrong business. You know, like I always wonder about, you know, if I could make kids videos. Like brain cell killing kids videos, right? What would I do? Oh, and then also at CES, the Switch 2 accessories were showing off. Not by Nintendo, but by a third-party company. They were showing off their third-party Switch 2 charger here. So a third-party Switch 2 charger. And then they were showing off like their Switch 2 Pro controller. And they basically showed off the size of the Switch 2 here, which they have a mock-up of the Switch 2 so that they can make their accessories for it. So they were showing their mock-up of the Switch 2, which there's another screenshot here I think I took where it shows the size. Yeah, here's the size difference between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. So you can see it's quite a bit larger. I think the screen is 2 inches larger than the Switch 1. I think it's supposed to have a 8-inch screen, I think. Yeah. And the Switch 1, I think it has a 6.6 inch screen or something like that. A 6 point something on the original. So that's going to be interesting because, you know, the kids. How are the kids going to play a Switch 2 if it's that big, right? How are they going to play a Switch 2? So I think there's going to be some market for a smaller Switch. I think probably Nintendo will make a Switch Lite sometime down the road, but and then the whole Joy-Cons, right? They are magnetic this time, so they actually connect magnetically, and then I think there's a little switch on the back that you can just take them off. So they're much better. Presumably it's much easier to just take off and on. So yeah. Now we just need Nintendo to tell us that this thing is actually real. Which they're still sitting on their asses, you know, like pretty much denying, oh, there's no Switch. They're like a Jedi. They're like, there is no Switch 2. There is no Switch 2 to be found. There is no Switch 2. I definitely want to buy it because I can't wait to actually see. Yeah, there is no Switch 2. I think just everybody is super curious to see how actually powerful it is gonna be, and see just how all of their games are gonna look. So. Fake news. It is fake news. There is no Switch. There is no Nintendo. There is no Nintendo. The other news out there is that the next Xbox main console is gonna be called Xbox. It's gonna be called Xbox. Sounds like you got the Xbox. It's the pox. You got the Xbox. I heard it's contagious. It's gonna be called the Xbox Prime. The first thing I thought about is Amazon Prime. I don't think you can call it Xbox Prime. It just sounds like Amazon Prime too much. But anyway, that's the latest rumor that has popped up this week. That it'll be called Xbox Prime. I'm gonna say that's a no. I'm gonna say that's a no, dog. That's a no, dog. On my end. Xbox Infinite. Yeah, super hard to say. If I had a choice between Infinite and Prime, I would probably bet on Prime. Most because it's shorter. Mostly because of the fact that it's shorter. But yeah, we'll see if they stick with the whole series, Xbox Series name. That would be interesting. It was a good pitch. It's good. I'm glad you tried. I mean, there is also, to support your sales pitch, I can see having a good marketing campaign, definitely the whole infinite possibilities, right? Infinite imagination. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Hopefully I can get over this jet lag. I'm just not sure what to do at this point. It's been a week since getting back from Hong Kong. I just have still this lame jet lag. I guess I'll be taking 5-hour energy until I don't need it. We'll see about that. Tomorrow should be a normal stream tomorrow. So expect that. I really also should be releasing a new ASMR video. I just have not had the motivation to film or the wakefulness to film. So hopefully I can get something filmed though, as I would like to keep up the momentum of keeping at least one video up per week. So the other thing, which I actually got to check here, the other thing that I just discovered that is really super cool is that on YouTube, I don't know why I just like discovered this, was that on YouTube they have an option to enable different audio tracks, which I didn't know. And so, for example, I could have one video, where you could listen to the normal audio track, and that would be having me maybe talk with sounds. And then you could change the audio track of that video to have me talking, but with music and the ASMR sounds. Which is like super cool. So instead of having to upload 2 different videos, one with music and one without music, I could just have one, and you could just switch it yourself. So that is like ultra cool. But it sounded like Let's see. Okay, so I contacted YouTube support because it looked like multi-language audio is in test right now. And so I contacted YouTube support, and I just they just got back to me on email, and yeah, they said they're just currently testing it with a few creators. So yeah, basically I don't have that feature. Not yet anyway. So, but that would be super awesome. To do. So yeah. So pretty interesting stuff there. Hopefully I will be able to get access to that, because it was so cool to try out on this other channel, because they were like, well, if you want commentary, you can have commentary, but if you look at the little settings button on your YouTube, on the YouTube player, you can choose a different audio track and just get ambient audio. I'm like, what? What? But anyways, yeah. Hopefully I will get that feature, because then that would save me from having to upload 2 videos, which honestly could be hurting my channel, to do a music and a non-music version. So yeah. You always see my ASMR videos? Thanks, Chef. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if anybody sees the videos and want to help my channel grow, make sure you like and comment. Liking and commenting probably are the 2 most important things you can do on my videos. Watch time is also pretty big, but I'm not sure how. I gotta look again and see if. I think like watch time. I think all of it is important. So definitely watch time. Like watch as long as you can, or just put it on repeat if you can, even better. And then like and comment. Those are the 3 obviously biggest things that everybody can do. And yeah, share with your friends. Yeah, obviously sharing is caring. So yeah, definitely more people. I think the videos are definitely getting out to more of my normal subscribers. I'm also trying to like reach out to older viewers, say on my old videos from like years ago, just saying, hey, check out my new stuff if you're still around. And I've definitely seen some people come back and kind of rediscover my new content. Unfortunately, we're back in the negative growth we're still in negative growth, which I thought we were trending to get out of the negative growth and at least into break even. I'm not sure what happened, but because I did mention it in an earlier stream that we reached that break even part. We were no longer shredding subscribers, and then suddenly, like it went back down again. So I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah. In the past month, it may not sound like a lot, but in the last month, we've lost 27 subscribers. They may not sound like a lot. It's only like averaging like 1 a day on average. But still, that means that any new subscribers that I get, like it's still the average is still negative, right? So I'm trying to get in the positive by uploading every week. Now, if we go back further in time, say like the past 90 days, if we go to the past 90 days, we are we're in the positive by 8 subscribers. So it's pretty much like break even there for the past 3 months. It's just that this past month was mostly in the negative. I think probably that's normal for being December, I think. So yeah, we'll see how that trend goes. But a lot of it is going to be up to me to, upload stuff that people want to see, right? So, the hot tub streams, the juicy hot tub streams, that's what people want to see. yeah, definitely. I'm looking at other stats for like December, and it's definitely down a lot in December. So but yeah. Anyway, trying to keep that YouTube stuff going, even though it is what's the word, motivationally speaking, because we're in the negative. It's kind of tough to be motivated to like keep putting effort into YouTube when it's in the negative. But I have to like really kind of motivate myself to keep with it, because hopefully we'll see a positive, it finally get into the positive, right? Once it gets into the positive, like way more than the negative, then I know that the algorithm is actually working at that point. Right now, the YouTube algorithm is not really working for me. And so I'm hoping I can like bring that back. But yeah, we're gonna have to see about that. It might be just too, I don't know. I don't want to say it's like too late for the channel anymore. Like there's no way to like revitalize the channel, which then actually would mean that I should probably make a new channel and start from scratch, which I don't really want to do. So I don't know. It's just some things I'm thinking about and trying to work on. See what we can do there. So we'll see. But as always, I want to keep you guys posted and be like transparent with what's going on there. So again, all you guys' efforts and help on the YouTube side is super, super appreciated. So don't you guys give up, and I won't give up. Okay? So we'll do this together. We'll make it happen. Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. Thanks so much for being here. Once again, really do appreciate every single one of you guys. Please take care. We'll have a normal stream tomorrow. And we'll also see tomorrow night if there is a Blue Origin New Glen launch, as that is when it is scheduled. So we'll see about that too. All right. Take care, guys. See you next time. Bye.
Once upon a time, a beautiful Maud was here. She had to leave to go play Animal Crossing, but she is back ready with her banhammer. Oh, overworked 7-9, you're the best Maud ever to grace the heavens. She wields her banhammer like Thor and destroys any trolls that may come.
Once upon a time, a beautiful Maud was here. She had to leave to go play Animal Crossing, but she is back ready with her banhammer. Oh, overworked 7-9, you're the best Maud ever to grace the heavens.
She wields a band hammer like Thor and destroys any trolls that may come. Not ever to grace the heavens. She builds a band hammer like Thor and destroys any trolls that may come. That may come. That may come. Once upon a time, a beautiful